Well, hello. This reading is for Aries today, and I'm just absolutely amazed at what has come forth for you in this reading. I'm going to use clarifiers, but I'm using a different spread that has different meaning for the placements, which has really been interesting. And yours is the first one, and it is just amazing. I don't think I've had this positive a reading in just so long, so long. So I will begin. There's no date associated with this reading. I trust that when it finds you, it's going to be right for you. So let's begin. So the first card that you have as to where you are and your energy is the Four of Wands. And this card is a card of celebration and success. It's usually centered around, it can be a wedding or just a family gathering. There's family and friends and lots of joy in this. So whatever's going on for some of you, Aries, this is a wonderful place to be, and that's where you are. So it says, anyway. What is grounding you, and let me see now, and providing focus is the Lovers. So perhaps you're in a relationship that is really, fundamental in your grounding, that keeps you together, that is a promise of beauty and all loving things. it's it's a fine card. It's a card of Gemini, and it's just a wonderful major arcana to be what's grounding you is the love of your life. So here is your current thoughts and energies and perceptions. Your current thoughts and perceptions are the Ace of Cups. So this can be, of course, it's the cup of love, it's the Holy Grail, it's, geez, I have everything I want with regards to love. So I don't know how much more I can say about that. Your cup runneth over with that. And that's your feeling and your thoughts, is that, wow, this is just gets better and better. So this one is your rising desires and maybe your primal needs. And this is the only one that can be a little heavier. Yeah, it's really kind of the heaviest card that you have here. It's the Ten of Wands, so it is a burden that one is in the process of, if not, you've already just put it down. So you're about to put down a burden. It's been a long haul. It appears that you're feeling fantastic, but where your love life certainly ended up. So maybe this is this has something to do with your career and the steps that it's taken to get there. It's been long, it's been maybe arduous, but you're about to put them down. So this is coming up, it's rising up in you that you finally get to put this down, or you are in the process of putting it down. So this Knight of Swords is I'm going to go over here now. This Knight of Swords is telling us where you are emotionally, where you really are emotionally. And emotionally, you are ready to rush in and fix something. Usually this is a card of it's impetuous, it's charging right in there and using sharp words and not thinking about what it is that you're saying. This is a Swords card, so it does have to do with what you're talking about, how you're expressing communication, how you're thinking. So you have maybe a rush of thoughts that are coming in. You definitely have a want and a desire emotionally. You have a desire to rush in. Now, that's not to say that you'll take action on that, but it's just to say, and the Knight of Swords has really good intentions. They want to come in and save the day like the hero, but sometimes they use tactics and move too fast. So something to be aware of, and that's where you are emotionally. And let's see where else we go here. Okay, so what needs your attention is the Three of Cups. So this is a card, this is you perhaps with, maybe you haven't been socializing very much, and there's people around you that need your attention that aren't necessarily your loved one. It could be your loved one. It could be loved ones, sisters, brothers, parents, friends, but there's people around you that need your attention. Perhaps you've been neglecting your social life to get things done, So that's what needs your attention. Let me see here. The advice here is where you should direct your energies, and this is the Four of Swords. So it's saying basically that you need to rest and meditate. Perhaps there's something here in what it is, how you feel emotionally, that you want to rush in, and this is directing you to well, I guess physically lay down. You could take naps, meditate, but just give some thought to, and usually with the three swords pointing down, this is pointing to past pain and hurts and battles that you've endured and that you're in a rest mode. So that's what it's directing you to, Spirit is directing you to rest. Oh, excuse me. What you need to let go of and let flow is illusions and secrets and things that are kept in the dark, kept secret. You need to let go of those things and let things flow. And that's, to me, also trusting too. That's about trust. That things are gonna, and the outcome is the amazing magician who has all the tools they need to create anything that they desire, emotionally, practically, for others, in your world, in others' worlds. You can have it all, because your outcome is that you are a master, the master magician. So very, very cool. I don't feel much like I need to clarify this particular reading, but let's get a little clarification. There are a couple of cards here that are speaking to that. So just a beautiful, I'm just so happy about this reading for you, Aries. I know Aries people work hard. They direct their energy outward in action all the time, fulfilling their dreams. So let's see where this goes. Just clarifying just a little bit. Just to see. So we'll clarify the Four of Wands and see what that's about. I'm clarifying with the Rider-Waite deck if I didn't indicate that earlier, and it's the Radiant Wise deck that I'm using. So, oops, I guess that's going to be it. Oh, there we go. The Two of Pentacles. So this is clarifying the Four of Wands, which is your happy card, happy place, lots of celebration. So you're juggling many things in and around this atmosphere of celebration, and let's get one more for that. Yeah, you're juggling many things and you're getting a great result. So keep doing what you're doing. The Four of Wands it's just a beautiful, I love the Four of Wands. It's just it's fulfilling. It has that, so is the Ace of Cups, which you have here as well. But let's get a little more information about why you feel perhaps so fulfilled. It could be a marriage that is coming. Oh my gosh, look at this. You have the Magician again coming up. So whatever it is that you've manifested here, your happy home, it's coming to fruition. You've juggled a lot of things and it's happening for you. So that's awesome. That's really awesome. So let's move to your grounding card of the Lovers. Oops, whoa, okay. So you have quite a card to clarify this. This is a being up in your head card. Let me get the Lovers back out here. So you may be overthinking. I think the groundedness of your relationship helps to, or sorry, the nature of your relationship with your partner or loved one is helping you a lot with all the thoughts that are up in your head. It seems to stabilize you and really help. So that's a pretty wonderful. Oh, and there's the Knight of Cups as the second clarifier for the Lover's card. So again, just the loving, seeking love and reciprocating it. These are all things. You continue to give you love to this relationship. And, it's obvious that you reap rewards for this. So let's clarify the Ace of Cups. This is your current thought. Is nothing but love. Oh, and there we have the Knight of Swords. So perhaps you want to rush in with your current thoughts, or to, and you have this over here with how you feel emotionally. So in your head and emotionally, you want to rush in and express your cup of love. And there's a reason why you're being guided to not necessarily rush in and do that, to take some pause and to relax. Let's move on to the, whoops, Ace of, oh, this is too much. Oh, there's the Ace of Cups again. So let's move on to the Four of Swords. And this is asking you to direct your energy to giving some thought to what it is that you really want to do. Oops, so there we go. Where to direct your energy. So this is a card of, let me pull the other card up here. This is a card, this is indicating that there's been some manipulation from someone to you, or from you to someone else. And this may be things in the past, and the recent past, and the distant past. This tells me that you need to think about the outcome of that, and because when this appears, it's really clear that nobody really wins in a situation like this with the Five of Swords. Nobody wins. You may have won that battle, but the war has been lost to everyone. So there's just a lot of history there, and it's asking that you contemplate that and know your part, and maybe own that. Don't rush in. Don't rush in. Give some thought about what your part may have been in that. Why you drew those people to you. Oops. Here's I have two cards here. The Sun and the Eight of Swords, or sorry, the Eight of Wands just came up. So this again is saying get really clear about what your part was. Get clear about why you may have invited in the outcome, and do that through rest and recuperation, meditation. Sometimes this involves counseling, but usually this is mostly just to go within and really give that some thought. So, especially now that you have everything settled in your, oh, here we go with the Ten of Pentacles. It just gets better and better. And this is coming through with what you need to let go of. So perhaps there's some illusions around family history, family monies. And this spread today is urging you to let go of those illusions and those any secrets that are there. Let go of those. Always seek to try to move toward the truth. People all have their reasons, I suppose, for lying, but I feel like we're moving into a place in the world where lying is going to be a thing of the past. I truly believe that there's no way that the world can continue on this path of deception and disparity with the economic classes. Yeah, here we go with the Two of Swords. So you need to let go of whatever is blocking your heart, blocking your sight. Let me pull that card up again. Blocking your heart. See how she's crossing her heart with the swords. She has plenty of emotional content around her, but she's not focused in on that. She's not paying attention to that. She's choosing to block it out. So this is letting that go and recognizing the illusions that are present in yourself. It's going to be really helpful. So let's clarify the how you really feel emotionally. Yeah, how you really feel emotionally. Whoops. Wow, the Judgment. That's a crossroads right there. There's a calling for you to rise up and revisit something that has gone awry. And it could be, this, I have a feeling it has to do with this. Some battles that you've endured over time. The Judgment card asks us to really look hard, and it's coming in to clarify the Knight of Swords that is impulsively wanting to rush in and say words that can be harsh. And the intention's good. The intention of the Knight of Swords is to come in with knowledge and speak clearly, but there's usually, because of the speed at which the Knight is coming in, it affects the delivery of the message. So the Judgment card is here to say, revisit that idea that you should come in to maybe correct this problem from before, or to fix a work situation, or what have you, and use good judgment. Pace yourself. You're at a crossroads here. Revisit it, and yeah. So let's clarify the Ten of Wands. This is your rising desires and primal needs. There we go. There's two cards right there. You have the Six of Pentacles and the World card. Nice. Okay, so your rising desires are for closure and balance. So closure on the burden of the past, putting that burden down. It will balance out your life. You'll finally get closure on this. I mean, the World card and the Ten of Wands are both speaking to the ends of something, and the World card is just saying there's closure on a big ticket item here, and the Ten of Wands is stating that that it's a long burden, but you're putting it down. So, and this is going to balance your life out. And this is a great reading. We're going to do your outcome next, which is the Magician. Whoa, here we go. That's too many, but I'll take the Ace of Wands, which is another card of a new beginning. The Magician is one. And this, obviously, this symbol is of a new start, a singularity there. Independence, a passionate new start. You have the Magician in your back pocket. I guess we could do one more. Whoops. Oh, the Hermit. There's another message right there. To take some time to go within and to contemplate, what's happened in the past, where you are now. Let it all catch up. Try not to be too impulsive, and just hear what it is that the guide within you has to tell you about any of it. That's really going to serve you well. So, beautiful reading. And look what's underneath. How does it get any better than that? Oh, this is just, I swear it's one of the very best readings. Oh, there's some Canada geese there. This is just one of the best readings I've ever had come forth. It's beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to pull from the Wisdom of the Oracle a message for you. I hope everyone's reading. This is my first reading of the day, so I hope everyone's is as good as yours. It means that the world I'm speaking to is having a good moment in time. We'll see. Okay, so let's see what the Wisdom of the Oracle has to say. Oh, this is coming in reverse. New life, yes. And orphaned. And one more, go the distance. Well, perhaps this is speaking to, there's your new life. It's just like having the Ace of Wands, confirmation there. And orphaned is perhaps the struggle of the past. It's talking about how being that perhaps just being yourself has left you in a position of not feeling very wanted. And it could be that could have everything to do with just changing your behaviors, changing the way you see yourself, and believing in yourself, and being your authentic self. Just being you should be enough. Well, not should be enough. Shoulds are terrible words. Is the terrible word to me. There's lots of obligation in that one. Being yourself, being your authentic self is such a gift to the world, because it's really who we're meant to be, is to open up. And unfortunately, this world has created a society of fear, and that all kinds of faces that that you have to show, all the roles that you play and the different adaptations we have for that, leave us to feel orphaned from our very selves. So it's really important to get back to understanding that you are goodness, you're worthy. I mean, clearly you've moved on a path that has created, abundance and love for you. So that's wonderful. And go the distance is something that you Arians really know how to do well, because you're action takers. So going the distance, a message of just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing fabulous. That's very, very clear. So I hope this helps, and thanks very much for listening, and I will see you next time. Have a great rest of your week. Okay, bye.